What is going on, everybody? This is Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today we're going to be looking at a very unusual projector by LG, and this one was provided by LG directly as a sponsor item. But just because it is sponsored and they are paying me for this review, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be saying nice things about this projector. Everything that I will tell you is exactly what you guys should expect on this laser beam projector. So first and foremost, inside of the box, we don't have much, to be honest with you. All we get is the smart remote, the projector itself, some manuals, and that's pretty much it. And now we're going to be taking a look at the physical aspects of this projector. First and foremost, on the top you have a reflector, something that I never seen in the past, and this reflector can move from side to side so that you can project either directly to the ceiling. You can have it projecting directly to the wall by laying it down flat. You can have it with this reflector so that you can project at any angle, having this thing directly on the floor, which is something phenomenal. And lastly, you can have it projecting directly from a ceiling, something again that I never seen before. I have seen many great projectors out there, don't take me wrong guys, but now this one has the reflector, which makes it unique, and it does work. So on the front side here, we have an IR blaster, so you can use it here with your remote control. Of course, this is a smart remote, and I'll be talking more about it in just a second. On the right hand side of the unit, we have a vent for cooling purposes. On the bottom of it, it comes with a button so you can retract the wire after using it. So yes, on the back side, we have a retracting power cord, which again is unique on this particular projector. Then on the opposite side of it, we find another vent for cooling purposes, an HDMI port, USB port, and finally the 3.5mm headphone jack. If you look on the back side of the unit, well, we find some interesting connections on here. We have the antenna cable in, so if you have something like Comcast or any other cable company, you can plug it in directly into this port and it should give you the basic channels coming from your provider. Then we got things like optical, digital audio out. This is the best connection for audio so far. We have USB 1, HDMI 1, and finally the LAN connection with the retracting wire that I already mentioned on the back side. Towards the bottom side of the unit, it comes with 4 shoes. If you remove these shoes, then you can connect the bracket that goes onto the ceiling in case you want to project from the ceiling. Keep in mind that this is more of a permanent type of installation. So if you guys can, I would say avoid it as much as you can. That way you can take this thing pretty much anywhere that you want to. And again, it is a portable, functional, super cool looking unit that LG has ever built. And I'm truly excited about this particular one right here. Next, we have here LG's smart remote controller, and this thing is actually quite amazing, believe it or not guys, and it has to do because of the fact that it works very similar to a Wii remote. You don't need to be navigating or touching the buttons here in order to navigate through the system. It comes with a pointer already built in inside of the projector, and again, this is WebOS 3.5, and all you have to do with this remote controller is just move it around and the pointer is going to move with the remote controller. So again, this is a very cool technology built into this projector that I never seen on any other brand before. So now let's go ahead and turn this thing on and talk a little bit more about the software. Alright guys, so here we have the LG projector all set up and ready to go, and right now you are greeted with the WebOS 3.5, and as you guys can appreciate, it comes with some applications installed by default. We have Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, and of course you can download your own. So the colors right now are very nice and vibrant. That's because this is not only a 4K projector but also supports HDR10, which is incredible. And the only complaint that I have about this projector, because right now I have it on the floor using the reflector, is that the auto keystone correction didn't work well, I would say, so I had to set it up manually, and maybe it's because I have to calibrate the sensor. I'm not 100% certain, but anyways, if we go here into settings, we go to all settings, then here we're going to find everything that the projector has to offer. First, we have pictures, and right now I have it on vivid mode, and you have a whole bunch of other options. In case you guys want to do it manually, all you need to do is go here and select standard, and that will allow you to do your own settings if that's what you want to do. So getting back here, the next option we have is sound. Keep in mind that this thing comes with a built-in speaker, which is not bad at all, to be honest with you guys, and of course we're going to be testing that here in just a second. So here we have all the settings for the sound, and then we have channels in case you guys have the cable connection on the backside enabled. We have network, so you can connect to your Wi-Fi. And the only thing I didn't see here so far, maybe I could be wrong, is the fact that we don't have Bluetooth connectivity. So if you want to bring your wireless speaker, you need to unfortunately connect it directly into the projector. Otherwise, you won't have that Bluetooth functionality. Then here from generals, guys, is what we have. Again, the auto keystone correction is right here. You can see I have it disabled right now, and these are my current settings right now based on where I have this projector. So of course, according to where you place it at, the settings are going to be different. Then here we have some other settings that we can do with the projection itself, and that's pretty much it. We got safety and finally accessibility. So again, this is everything we get here for settings, so I think it's quite standard and very easy to follow. So then again, we got things here like YouTube. Let's go ahead and open this thing up right now. I'm going to try to place or play one of my own videos on here, so that way you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's click here on the folder, and let's go here into my videos, and let's go ahead and click here on one of the latest ones, and this is just for the speaker test itself. So let's go ahead and click on it, and hopefully you can hear it.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today we're going to be checking out the Blue Vivo 11 Plus, and 2 days have gone by after the completion of that unboxing that you just witnessed, and I think it was well worth it because now I feel like I can complete a proper hands-on or semi-review, whichever you want to call it, of this particular phone. So at this price range, we have a big competitor out there, guys. I have to mention it right off the bat. It's about the Poco phone, which comes with the Snapdragon 845 and the Adreno.
So now that we heard the quality of the loudspeaker, we can't deny the fact that it does the job quite well, but it's never going to give you the same experience as if you had a dedicated speaker by itself connected to the system. You guys will get a much better experience, but in case you don't have anything available, the loudspeaker built into it will not disappoint you a bit. The quality of this projector in terms of the image, in terms of sound quality, in terms of Wi-Fi connectivity, everything about it is really accurate, and it has been very nicely optimized. And now that we witnessed the great qualities coming out of this projector, we can't deny the fact that there's very few competitors out there that can match the quality and the features of this one right here. Again, it has a very unique design. I love the fact that it has a reflector on the top and the fact that it has a retractable power cord. These little details make a big difference, believe it or not, guys. The only cons that I have to mention about this projector is the fact that, well, the light bulb inside, it is only designed to last about 20,000 hours, but keeping in mind that this is a laser projector, unfortunately it is not replaceable. So let's say you use this thing for 4 hours a day, it should last you about 14 years. Again, this is using it every day at 4 hours, so that's quite a long time. But it's still, guys, when you plan to purchase something like this, keep in mind that, well, you cannot replace the parts inside. Once it's done, it is done. So if you can and you will purchase it, I would definitely recommend getting the extended plans for it, as that way you can protect your investment for longer periods of time. Other than that, this thing blows everything else out of the way. Amazing projector, great qualities. Let me know what you guys think on the comment section below. Like this video, don't forget to click on the bell, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one.